I do know this, I'm going to beat my children. I know that. Not abuse them, just beat the hell out of them when they do something wrong. Because I really think if you're out in public and your little kid does something wrong, smack him one. And if someone goes, hey, don't hit your, smack that sucker too. Because I was in the delivery room. I know what you women go through. It can be not pretty, and kids need to know when mommy's having a bad day. All right, just give them a fresh one. And my parents didn't believe in spare the rod, spoil the child. My parents believed grab a 2x4. He'll never do that again. Oh, my parents got creative. They would grab anything in arm's reach and beat me with it. I once got beat with a piece of celery. You laugh, that stings. And I was a little smart aleck. They were like, oh, you wait till your father gets home. And I'm going, why? Is he gonna stick a zucchini in my butt? He did. You don't live that down. You're going to school on Monday. They're like, hey, Rocky, heard the Veggie Tale. You know, it's... And dumber kids are living longer. Do you realize this? We are creating laws to keep the stupid ones alive, all right? I believe in survival of the fittest. I don't want to see my child get hurt in the least, but we got to toughen them up, okay? There were toys that people would give us to play with, we could hurt ourselves with, like the light bright. We plugged that into the wall, 3 and up. I don't think so. I had a friend off himself nearly by peeing on a light bright. That's like an electric fence right there. And helmets, the fact that little kids have to wear helmets when they play. I'm watching a kid on a tricycle wearing a helmet. That's 1.5 feet off the ground. If you don't survive that, you don't go to first grade, Skippy. I'm sorry. Remember lawn darts? Remember those fun things? Some of you remember. I'll explain for the others. Lawn darts were basically darts you played with in the yard, but they're not like darts you find at a bar because those are small ones with little plastic tips. And why do they have to have plastic tips? Because we are morons. I'm sure you've got friends at home. You don't want to play darts with somebody with a metal tip because you go to get your darts. Next thing you know, you get one in the back of the neck. You're going up to the barmaid. Yeah, it's my round and Steve's a moron, by the way. But lawn darts were these giant, take a dart, magnify it 1,000 times, give it a metal tip like a cow's nipple, right? And then you would chuck them from one side of the yard to the other. That's what you would do. We didn't have a yard. We would chuck them up into the sky as high as we could get them. The smart ones got out of the way. I took one right on the side of my noggin right there. But I was wearing my helmet at the time, so that's why I'm still here today.